Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Independent Broadcast Network. It's Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we are at the Royale Cheese Arena looking live at the action as Friday Night Hockey is upon us. It is Friday night, and time once again to strap them on and do this thing once again into the breach, dear brothers. It is the second season tonight of Friday Night Hockey. We have made it to season 2, so official games are happening tonight, Killinger. Very excited about that.
Yeah, it's actually it's been a little while. It's been almost it's been about a month. Yeah, about a month between seasons here.
Yeah, and we've been doing open skate as we always do anyway, and there's one going on right now, and we'll be showing you the action of that one as we get ready for the games tonight. I'm not sure. We have several teams that are new in the league, which is awesome. So things are, it's a growing thing. And a lot of these guys are people that play every night pretty much nowadays, so with the LHL and HQML. So what's another league, right? What's another season, right? Yeah, it's just Friday night, right? So it's good to see that we have more teams coming in, and I think we have some new players as well, which is going to be awesome. And so it's all skill levels are welcome in Friday Night Hockey. So I'm not sure what the actual lineup is tonight as far as who's playing first and et cetera. What teams do we have, Killinger?
Well,
I know you're looking it up
we're
on the
gonna
Reddit
have
there.
3 matchups tonight, and they may not happen in this order, but here's who's playing. We've got the Shithawks, reigning champions from season 1, versus a brand new team, the Cock Dragons. I think that's
the Cock Dragons.
I think that's a play on words from another team I'd heard of from last season. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're gonna have a
legendary
recap
team
of one of the semifinal matchups from last season: the Mighty Dicks versus the Luck Chasers.
Oh, cool.
That'll prove to be a good one.
Great game, yes.
And then sort of a wild card game here. We don't really know. We hope it's going to be good. It should be good. It's 2 new teams: the Dads and
the Dads.
Yep. Okay. And Pucky Ducks.
Oh man, that will be interesting to see. Just for the perspective of seeing what they bring to the table. And here's Tim Bear. We know what he brings to the table, Conjure, and that's Soup on the assist. They get a goal and tie this thing up at 2 in the open skate here, which we should probably have a look at since we've got this fresh new arena surface. Isn't this beautiful? I just want to stop and pause and just take it in for a second here.
Oh, I was centered up.
There's a shot and a save. And the rebound right in front, and it's going to go off the stick. And he's going to chase it back down in the corner here, which is taken out. Yeah, but Dick Van Dijk, a.k.a. Shazbot Simulator, he's got more nicknames than Cool Keith. But he made an awesome ring texture for us here. As you can see, the logos and everything. Logos being Greek for word, as Hollow would tell us if he was here tonight. And we got the burger in the middle, because they got the metric system over there, so it is a different burger. We won't point out the Easter egg in that, but it is 2-2, and we're very excited. New arena, new season, new shit all around. New shit has come to light, man.
It's pretty nice. I still just enjoying this arena. So big thanks to Dick Van Dijk.
Yes, indeed. It's beautiful. And it helps to, as far as the visual, as far as seeing everything, too. I know. Also, I want to thank all the millions of people who have joined us tonight that wouldn't be joining us ordinarily. We had a lot of publicity this week. We were featured in not only the hockey main subreddit, but also Cryptic Sea did an interview with Rock Paper Shotgun, which is a site I read every day, Condra. I think you probably do too. We talk about it. And it's one of the non-sucky gaming sites out there. And they did a great interview with Alex, and he shouted out Friday Night Hockey. So if you are joining us from Rock, Paper, Shotgun, we want to welcome our voluminous audience coming in from there. You are seeing some great hockey here. As the puck is at center ice, Big V is they're taking it down, it looks like, and now it's going to get sent back in and back behind the net, where it will go around, and the red team will pick this up with no real opposition at the moment. Blue's just going to try to hang back and settle in a little bit more defensively here as we are tied at 2 with under a minute to play. And now they're going to start making their moves. Red coming on the counter, though, getting loose on the break. The shot, oh, it's taken off his stick and knocked into the corner. 46 seconds now. Battle for it in the boards and now sent back the other way where it will be picked up. Big V will take it in the corner here, and he's going to go ahead and do one of those sending it down things at the net, almost on goal. That goes right to the left side, as they say. So back around the quarters here. 22 seconds left to play. We may be looking at a tie going into the third period unless somebody can dislodge this one. A little bit of a battle going on here. And now circling around and shooting. He's going to get the shot off, but not enough. And it's going to go wide to the left again. And now this dumped shot will send it into the opposite corner for the time to tick down, and we will go into the third period with that tie. That I did not curse with the caster curse there. So amazing.
There you go.
Phenomenal.
I said casters giveth and casters taketh away.
Yeah, you just never know. You just never know. But yeah, that was a great interview too, man. Just all the way through that Cryptic Sea interview. I highly recommend that people check it out. Just a lot of the philosophy of gaming is stuff that I very much agree with. And obviously I do, because here we are doing Friday Night Hockey, man. It's just, it keeps going. And North America keeps going. And just the props to North America for keeping it going. And they got mentioned in the interview as well as all the other games he does, which are equally as cool, I think. And Sub Rosa. I'm looking forward to that new Sub Rosa.
Yes, but not only that, but he also talked about some of the upcoming hockey changes. We're not sure when they're going to happen, but talking about, giving the players arms that move, rather than just controlling the hockey stick with your mind, which, is cool in and of itself, but a bit unrealistic. And for those who are into hockey for the realism, beyond that, there's also talking about fighting.
Than this.
Implementing a fighting system.
I would love a fighting system.
So, yeah, you can.
And
somebody talking.
A chance loose with a shot. Oh, just off the post and rattles in and out, and no goal, but just barely. So close that one. As that's going to tick us down about 3.5 minutes here, as the puck is way up in the air, and against the nice dark backdrop, we tend to lose it up there for a while, but that's nice because it really helps as far as seeing the mini map, which I really like. So.
Yes, yeah, and I've noticed that with the new ice rink texture, the new arena texture, we have the mini map is now gold around the edges instead of black. It's taken on the color of the rink here, so it all matches up and it all looks cool. And so some reviewers seem to like the arena as well. We've got a couple comments on it, so seems
nice
so
runner
far
along
be ahead.
The boards there. Yeah, it meets all the standards of regulation hockey as well as looking neat, and you can't help but love the IBN logos on it.
Oh yeah, HQML and yep.
Which Hollow's ancestors made back in the 70s when IBN started.
Yeah. Because if you ask Hollow about anything, the Greeks invented all of it. It's all the Greeks.
Yeah, it's all Greek, all the way through.
But yeah,
I believe that's how that went, right?
They're talking about
what
a
Mr.
Universe.
Score! Mr. Universe lifting one over several people and sticks and just stuff. And that one goes in 3-2. A rocket of a shot and a beauty. So that puts them up by 1 now, and they needed it right then. It is 2 minutes left to play in the third. A well-timed goal. Will it be enough to hold? We'll see, because this blue team is stacked with some good players as well, and they have it here at center ice and are on the move. Oscar Mike, 2-on-1 break. He's going to shoot this. Oh, get off the left post. Does not go in. Off the inside left post.
Man.
So close. Again, we oh, man, just over and over. The second verse save was the first, and we are seeing some near misses here, and that one is almost a near miss as it goes wide to the left, a long distance shot from the goal is going the other way now, and they're going to take a shot on the net. Deloriax with the goal.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Hope I said Deloriax right. Did I? Is he in here? Hello?
His mic's muted.
Yeah, well. You know, my granddaddy was a newspaper man. You always try to get the names right. So.
Right. You got confirmation
Oh,
right there.
wonderful. Well, thank you, Deloriax, and thank you, Base God, and what a goal there to make it 4-2. Now they're looking for the one in front. Almost a semi-wraparound attempt there doesn't go in, and there's one that is a little bit up and over. And a minute left to play now. Blue down by 2, needing a goal here. Red still keeping it in their zone, able to hold it in here at the moment, and just slowing things down a little bit. Now Blue will take possession, and a nice pass. It's going to get away from him there and give Big V enough time to clear it over the stick of El Ganzo, I believe that is, that was there on the spot. So now they're going to regroup here behind the net with 30 seconds left to play, but Red's going to take it away from them. And now a backhander towards the net is going to go almost to the crease, a little bit behind. And now they will try to get it in again, and they're going to have to make a little bit of a save here and just knock it away, as Red is keeping it tangled up in the blue zone and just keeping them from making an attempt to get in. And finally they're going to get loose here on a 3-4-0 break. There's a shot and score. Tim Barrett with a hat trick. 4 seconds left to play. If he can get one off the face-off, yes, Toulouse is calling it. Yes, it will have to be. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Do you believe in miracles? Probably not, at least not in game 1 of tonight's Open Skate.
Not right now.
Hockey. But still a wonderful game nevertheless, and a lot of fun to watch as we saw some interesting things happen. And that's a hallmark of Friday Night Hockey, is that interesting things happen. That's why millions of people watch us. That's why Rock, Paper, Shotgun and Miley Cyrus and all these people are talking about Friday Night Hockey.
Indeed. I had no idea Miley Cyrus is a fan. It's interesting.
Yeah, you just thought it was just about the twerking. But no, there's a deeper side. There's a deeper side.
This
Friday Night Hockey's part of that.
I think we're gonna do one more completely open free skate game, right? We'll let the
Is that what's up? Do we have 2 teams? Do we have 2 challengers ready to step in the arena?
Because that wouldn't even one full one. I'd like to get at least one full one in.
Yeah, we didn't. That wasn't a full one, was it? But
yeah, we started in the middle. But so we can get one full one in at least, and then assuming there are 2 teams that are supposed to play each other, then yeah.
So we get a semi and a full on. That sounds. Yeah, it sounds like an average night. All right, here we go. As it is 4.5 minutes left to play here in the first. We are just getting started. Another shot as Red on the rebound. Oh, another big save. The trailing defenseman actually got that one. And now that's going to give Blue a chance to send it the other way. Big collision at the red line at center ice is going to knock this one out of the hands and stick of both sides. And now Blue is going to lift one towards the net. Sent back down, and Red will recover, and here comes somebody's coming in. Iskin's friend. Okay, that's sounds like a band. Yeah, like they're well reviewed in Pitchfork. Iskin's friend.
Yes.
As we are still tied at 0, usually we see a flurry of opening goals in these early games of Friday Night Hockey, but tonight everybody's got their game face on, I think, man. I think we're just got the mentality that tonight it begins. Season 2 of HQML is about to happen, and the anticipation, I think, is palpable.
Yes, indeed. Sorry, I was reading the comments here by...
No, don't apologize. I know, we were just sitting there thinking about that and going, whoa, like Keanu, whoa. And here's a chance for the red team now. They've got it in the zone, and slowing the pace down a little bit, it will get sent back the other way, and Blue will have a chance here. They, again, with a deliberate pace here, trying to just hang on to the puck and keep it going here. but it is still in question, and now finally taken by red here at center ice, and coming through. He is taken off the puck, but there is a chance there, and now knocked away. Another save. So 2.5 minutes remaining in the first, and still no goal. Now Blue looking to change that with a since
Beautiful
pass that
pass.
almost, oh, that was beautiful, but he put it right on the numbers there, and it's going to, well, I'm not sure where that's going. Well, I'm sure it's going in the corner there. I'm not sure where it was intended to go, but either way, the goalie will play it out here. That's Toulouse. We see him do some interesting things every time here on Friday Night Hockey, and right now there's a nice two-line pass that's going to take it to him, but it is taken by Red. They've got the counter, the 2-0 break. He shoots and scores! Tim Barrett and Mr. Universe just coming in on the break there, and it just flipped around so quickly there. A nice offensive, patient stretch was coming in, and then they just got it off the stick and took it the other way. We see that happen all the time in the game of hockey, question mark, Gilger, and that's the mark of just good defense and just being able to run. Like, it's almost like the fast break in basketball. Here's a shot and a save, and it's going to be sent back to the Blue line. The rebound shot again. It's going to go wide and around the net here, and Blue will pick it up and keep it going. They've got a little bit of room here to work. As immediately bodied though. As soon as I said that at center ice, he's just going to dump it after that and send it back. And now we will have another one of those scrums for it, where it will be picked up. Red with the shot, a slow roller coming in. Sometimes those are deceptive. Oh, here's a nice 1-2 one-timer that does not go in close range, and now a backhand slow and low in front. Another shot going way wide to the right now will be across the crease, dangerous there, and nothing doing, nobody there to capitalize on it. So now here's a shot and a save, and they're keeping Toulouse busy here with a lot of activity on offense for this red team. 1-0, but it could be a lot more. And if they keep this pressure up, who knows? And now sent in a rebound shot again off the post and off the crease and back out. Red still hanging on to it here, and finally Blue is going to get a chance to take it in the other direction, and he's stopping to scoop this up. Got a couple of guys with him now, going to take it in, and there's a nice defensive play to sweep it away and send it back in the opposite direction. And it'll take a while for somebody to get to this one. We will see who arrives first. Actually, Toulouse is going to come out and play it. So that's going to just about take up the entire first period, Killinger, with not much scoring on the board, but definitely not for lack of effort.
No. Red was trying pretty hard, and but gotta give credit to Blue. They held them at 1, just in time. Saved by the bell on that one.
Yes, indeed. And thanks for joining us, fam. This is Open Skate of Friday Night Hockey. We'll be starting Season 2 here in a bit with 3 games tonight, including the champions, Shithawks, who will be defending their title starting tonight, as well as some new teams that have formed and some teams from last season that are back to compete to take the Shithawks off the throne. Who will do it? We will find out over the course of this grueling season coming up of HQML, which begins the journey of 1,000 steps this evening.
Indeed, and that
right now we're just playing for the fuck of it, man, and it's a good game we're watching, and an even better save by Toulouse there, as he had to deflect that one up high, and sometimes those are the toughest ones for any goalie, and able to handle that. So now they are just going to gather this up and take their time with it, which is probably a good idea at the point we are at in the game. Plenty of time left here in the second, and Blue just looking to find their footing here offensively and just get something that works. There's something that works. Just send it over a couple of heads, and Big V take it in all the way. He shoots and scores and ties it up at 1. Milan Lucic on the assist, and we are tied just like that. So Blue getting it done early on. Now Red looking for another chance to get back on top, and almost does there. They couldn't get away with it, though. Nice defensive effort by blue. But now the counter, he is loose. That's Mr. Universe. He's got the angle. He shoots it. It's going a little bit slow and low. I think he was just trying to sneak one underneath Salures there, and he saw it in and made the save. So still tied. And now this one, another one. He's going to have to go the rebound almost, but wide across the crease. Again, Toulouse seeing a bunch of shots in front of him and standing tall. It is tied still. Here's another one. This is going to go a little bit in front of the crease up into the slot, and nobody there to do anything with it. So Blue will take this out now and be able to carry their momentum all the way through. Now a little bit of defense coming in, manages to get around. He's got the angle. He shoots, and he scores! Big V with his second, and that's going to put him up by one, and he is doing it. Yeah, Draft Killer is asking if he put that in. Yeah, I'm
yes,
not
he
sure,
did.
But
I caught it right on camera. Yes, you did.
Oh, man. But Big V will get credit on the board for it. But either way, it's a point on the board for Blue, 2-1. And so it's already becoming intriguing here in the second period. 2:42 left to play. We near the midway point of the game as we look at the red team with it here along the boards. Just trying to get it out right now. Just trying to get away from Blue, who's got a little bit of a jump in their step now and looking to capitalize, coming across with this and not able to backhand it there. He's going to take it back up to the blue line, wheel it here, and is he going to hang on to it? No, it's a shot, and it's going to be, he scores from downtown right up at the blue line. Dick Van Dijk with a goal. His first of season 2 unofficially.
Yeah.
Well,
hey.
yeah.
Take it and run.
The preseason. This is the preseason, right? Tonight, these games are like the preseason. So people were asking, will there be a series of preseason games? It's like, well, shit, probably not.
There's only 6 teams this season, which is actually one more than last time. So
yeah,
despite the fact that 2 teams dropped out or were absorbed by other folks. So
yeah, and when you think about the financial cost of running one of these franchises and just the scope of it all, it's amazing that we're able to get 6 teams in this economy.
I mean, the
government
really
shut down. You know, they can't even do that, but we can get 6 teams together for Friday Night Hockey. So I'm very proud.
Yeah, and the way the schedule works is you will see all 6 teams play somebody
tonight
every Friday, not just tonight. Every Friday for the next 5 weeks.
Wow, man!
And then assuming
that one, Milan Lucic with a goal. It was his first goal, and he had an assist earlier. Big V gets the assist on this one, and the blue team up by 3 with a minute left in the second. That was a nice one.
That's just the regular season. Then we get another week of semifinals.
Playoffs?
Probably got semifinals for 1 week there, and then the finals the week after that.
If the playoffs were even half as entertaining as season 1,
the season 1 playoffs were good.
Yes, they were.
That's I mean, we saw a couple of games during the off season.
Heroes
almost
were born,
good.
Legends were made. It was,
yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Here's a fan-fucking-tastic shot from Mr. Universe from right point blank in front and took advantage of just catching him looking there. A couple of guys just sort of watched that go in. But what can you do when Mr. Universe comes for you?
Yep. So here we're going to have to do a little polling here and see what teams have got 4 guys ready to go. And yeah.
Oh, that too, yes. Like who's going to actually play?
Who's going to play? It's a good
the
question to
dads
answer.
Are totally down to play.
Well,
they're my early favorites for season 2, I would say, just because they're the first ones in here. Like, yeah, we'll play. We'll play, you motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, if the Pucky Ducks are here, then the dads are in luck, because that's their matchup.
Oh, wonderful. Well, here's a shot, and we're going into the third early with a shot from the red team, and they are looking to come back now from a 2-point deficit. If my math holds, it is 4-2 currently in favor of blue. And we are watching the open skate leading up to tonight's season 2 action that we've been discussing here. And red is going to just body the shooter off the puck. That's one way to block the shot, is just to block the player. And they're going to do it there. And now here's some strange acrobatics happening in front of the net. Strange things afoot at the Circle K and in front of the net. And it's a chance, but blue is going to save this. Everybody had to kind of pitch in there, like 3 guys throwing sticks at it to try to get it away, and they do. And now it's knuckling up and backhanded into the front of the red net, where it's going to be handled and taken to center ice, but now sent back to their zone, where they will gather up, it looks like, all 4 red players back in their zone now, waiting to receive this. And it does go along the boards. Beautiful pass, tic-tac, right on the Mr. Universe there. A little bit too close for Toulouse. He just goes right out and plays it. And now a little bit of battle along the side of the post, and it's going to be finally tipped away after it nearly got hacked in by somebody there. And now red will control it and send it back towards their own zone and set up again and make a line change, I guess.
Who's got anything to say about it?
He's almost paid for that one. And he does on the rebound. Big V is going to get a goal here. Milan Lucic with his second assist. And that's going to make it 5-2. As, I'm not sure why they carried it all the way back there to set it up. But an alert blue team looking for that. And that's a nice, looked like he got some wood on that one that was coming across the crease, as they are going to have to do something to get points on the board here. This red team, they do have it in the blue zone, and holding it in, they are going to be able to set something up. We see one towards the back, one towards the front. Business in the back, party in the front, just like Billy Ray Cyrus, as haircut.
Indeed.
Yeah, and the haircuts of everybody on the ice tonight until they're changing the hair textures or whatever, which I think was talked about. I'm not sure what's actually getting implemented and what's not. That's part of the fun, though. And red with a shot, and he scores! Deloriax with a nice one off the top crossbar and in, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies, and he knocks the water bottle off on top of it with that one. And that is a much-needed goal for the red team. They're down by 2 now. It's not insurmountable. They've got 2 minutes left to tie this thing up and possibly send it to overtime. Can they do it? They definitely have the horsepower to do it. We'll see if they can make it happen here in these final 2 minutes of the third period of this open skate game here on Friday Night Hockey. And now blue will try to get it out of their zone, and they are facing a lot of pressure here as 3 red players rolling in a triangle here, trying to keep this thing in, and they get pushed a little bit back to center ice, and now it's going to be sent in the opposite direction. Oh, he's loose, and he gets it in here. Oh! At the last minute. To knock it away, the backhander. He had it all the way, but a nice play to stop that. Nobody was actually in the net. He had to go. He was on his heels there trying to get that one in. Oh, man. And that was a showstopper there. Keeps his team in the game with that one. So they've still got to get 2 goals here, though, to make this happen. And they're going to try to do their best. They have it at the blue line now, a little bit of poking at it, and it's going to take it around the net and now sit back to the empty net.
They pulled their goalie.
Yep.
This may come back to bite them.
We'll see. Now they are dropping back a little bit as they will set up for one final run at it here. 37 seconds left to play, and red in need of points, and now it's taken off the stick, and a nice job of clogging up the middle by the remainder of the red team to deflect that one away. And now here's another backhand attempt that's going to go wide, and they have somebody playing in goal now just because of, again, blue is keeping them out of their zone by staying in their zone. And so their offensive pressure is doing a great job defensively here, as finally they just knock one towards the net, but that's not going to be enough. This one is going to go in the books in the annals of history as a win for the blue team. 5-3, put it in stone. And the GGs come out.
I would. All right, so this next game, I think we're going to do the Dads versus the Puggy Ducks. And
I am excited about this one. We talked about the Dads and their eagerness to play. The Pucky Ducks are here as well, and I'm interested to see what they bring to the table, what kind of elite strategies and metagame that they are involved in.
Indeed. And so, yeah, I believe the Dads are going to be on blue. I think that is what we decided.
Okay.
Which is going to make the Pucky Ducks red.
Well, we do appreciate that they did put their team names in their name, so that's cool.
Yes, that is always very helpful. I don't have to sit here with a roster going, what team is this? So, always good. And can only assume they're talking strategy in their respective TeamSpeak channels right now. Probably deep hockey question mark strategy.
Yes, I believe they're saying that they are ready. I don't know if that means they're ready.
Well, they've got about 3.5 minutes or so to make sure that everyone's figured it out, and then.
Cool. We're just gonna let the warm up time run down.
Well, nope, not anymore. Somebody joined the red team, which means we're gonna start in 10 seconds unless I reset it. So red team better get in. 3 out of 4. Where's number 4? There we go. I think we're all set up.
Oh, wow.
I think we are all set up. So here we go. The first game of HQML Season 2 is going to start right now.
And with that, we start the opening face-off of HQML as Friday Night Hockey presents Season 2. And we started off between the Dads and the Pucky Ducks. And the historic first face-off is done, and it's going to start out with the red team picking it up, the red team being the Plucky Ducks. And the Dads in blue. So here are the Ducks with it. They've got it at their zone and trying to set up here, and almost another one of those tricky ones that somebody got behind the pass there. That's Dat Soup, who is harassing them in their own zone and just giving them a hard time and eating up a lot of time on the clock for them now. And they do manage to get it into the zone, and the Dads are now setting up defensively here. As let's look at these lineups. Who have we got on these teams?
I had it here on the screen, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Universe is there for the Pucky Ducks, as is Optimus Rame, Dat Soup, and Dr. DP. So, is that Dr. DP or just Doctor from the DP? I'm not sure. But, or Dr. DP sounds like, like those, like Dr. Thunder or all those things. They're almost Dr. Pepper, but not quite. Yeah. So
Dr. Pepper was a pussy, so we went with Dr. Thunder.
Yeah. And that is your red team, the Pucky Ducks, making their debut tonight here on Friday Night Hockey. And the Dads, that's Deloriax, Tim Barrett, Tours, and Not Led. They are in blue, and they are facing some pressure now as the Pucky Ducks are coming in with it, and they are going to be able to swat it away. And a nice, tight defensive zone being played by the Dads here. And now they will start to make their way offensively, but it's being set up by the Ducks here, who will send it back down. And we're just going to play back and forth with it for a little bit to start things off. But these games are for points. I'm assuming it's the same point thing as last time. Man?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I assume. I mean, this is for
the rules are the same.
Yeah, the $1 million worth of prize money that we give out at the end of the season. This is
it kept going up by increments throughout the course of the finals, which was a wondrous thing.
Indeed. Yeah.
Okay,
You're nothing if not generous here at the IBN and HQML.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to break people off if we've got it, yeah. But 2.5 minutes left to play, and also coincidentally, 2.5 minutes have been played here in this inaugural game of season 2. We are looking at the Pucky Ducks and the Dads, and they are just kind of looking at each other and trying to see what kind of setups each other are running here a little bit, just kind of feeling each other out. In the first period, there's a big collision at the blue line. That kind of makes it, his head kind of jerked back for a little bit there. It's like a concussion or something, man.
These
It's
two
a big
teams are.
concern in hockey question mark.
That
It's
reminds
head
me, they're
trauma
talking
thing.
about implementing fighting in an upcoming patch. Not sure when that'll be, but just imagine, if you will, you're playing a game of hockey question mark, and somebody in the other team starts talking a little smack. Now, what happens in a real hockey game is the gloves come off, and someone gets their ass whooped. Well,
Yeah.
in hockey question mark, Cryptic Sea has talked about adding basically the exact same system.
Yeah,
Where,
press B to fight, just like
yeah,
NHL 94, yeah.
you get to fight the dude, and then whoever loses can't chat anymore for a period of
Yeah,
time.
and then you fall on the ice and you twitch and your head bleeds, like in Swingers.
I don't know if he's going to go quite that far, but he's, talking about disabling chat for the guy who loses the fight, which I think is hilarious and amazing.
That's
And
great,
if
man,
that doesn't
yeah.
make it into the game, I'm going to be sad. So if you're listening, Cryptic
Oh,
Sea.
that almost made it into the net. And
Oh,
it's going to go wide off. Well, not really wide. It was inside off the post.
there you go.
Oh, and Deloriax from downtown gets the first goal of season 2 as the Dads put one on the board. Tim Barrett gets points for the assist, and they were lobbing shots in, and that one fell. Tim Barrett
There we go
from
again.
distance.
First blood of the season.
Yes.
Struck by the Dads.
All it took was just a little bit of idle chit chat by us, and then suddenly
Both these teams.
a game breaks out underneath us. Oh, a shot that's gonna fast and low, fast and bulbous. It's going in front of the net, and now Blue is going to handle it. I gotta quit saying Blue because now we have real teams again. As the Dads are looking to get another one here, and he just tried to chip one, and it did not go. They were able to put a stick on it. And taking it the other way will be the Plucky Ducks, and they're going to send it, just dump it into the zone now and chase, as that's going to do it for the first period. A good one, as it's a close one, and the Dads are up by 1.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that both these teams were playing a little bit conservative, just kind of trying to, feel the other team out and see what's what. And then there, towards the end of the first period, the Dads decided they'd had enough of that, and decided it's time to start scoring points.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from both teams, and of course, I mean these are a lot of familiar faces that we see. Some new faces, but yeah, a lot of the guys that we're seeing on both sides, and ladies as well. We have some great female players in hockey question mark. But we're seeing people that we have encountered on a regular basis in the open skates and stuff. So it's fun to see them in more organized teams. So yeah, it's obviously going to be at a higher level than just whoever they're thrown together with, because of the metagame and the elite strats, man.
Indeed. And like we all know, I know we've mentioned it before, but people listening now, you got to remember these are two brand new teams, and I mean they do have some players who played in HQML Season 1. They are working together for the first time outside of practice. So
Yes, which means they had to pay the large DLC franchise fee to Cryptic Sea to be able to do that.
Yes. Cryptic
Oh,
Sea
man.
can sometimes be a harsh mistress, but we do love him so.
We do, in this game we love as well. It is free to play, if we haven't mentioned that already, and you can play it at pick it up at hockeyquestionmark.com and check out r/hockey question mark, the subreddit, the official North American hub of hockey question mark. Actually, somebody made a cool website, I think, about hockey question mark that I've been needing to look at and have yet to do. Is it cool? www.hqma.com. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, actually,
I haven't checked it out, but everybody else should because it's awesome, and I totally am gonna.
I checked it out, and I mean, there's a warning page when you first get in there, and it warns you that they're a little light on content right now because the website just started, I think, a couple days ago. And but I mean, you can schedule games on there if you have the rights. If you're one of the designated general managers, you can schedule games, and I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of great features on it. So they're going to build it up to be something. Hopefully, it'll be something special.
Yes, indeed. So we will definitely watch that with interest. And yeah, it's cool that the scene is growing so much that there's so much diversity that it's that a place to cover all these things. To have multiple things to cover in the first place is just I don't know. I'm hesitating because I'm just thinking about it and just going, wow.
Yeah,
A year ago, none of this was here.
None at all.
This arena was just like a strip mall with hookers and stuff in front.
Yeah.
It was nasty, and we gentrified it, and now we have the Royale Cheese Arena here in beautiful downtown Chicago on one of the fastest internet backbones in the known world, as you can tell by your ping. And here's one that pings off the left post. Oh, so close. We are. That's going to hold us at 1-0 still. The Dads got that one, and they are hanging on to it with all the tenacity they can. But the Pucky Ducks playing strong here and doing the same, keeping them from scoring anymore. But they could use a few more goals here than 0 because you have to score goals to win games, as John Madden taught us.
Yes. If either of these teams want to win, they're going to have to score points. Yeah.
They are going to have to score points, and that is pro player analysis. Put it in the motherfucking bank. Here's a shot and a save. Toulouse is going to lift this one into the stratosphere and back, and it's going to give the Dads a chance to get it as it falls down. It was like a pass. He totally meant it, and he meant that one. Bang, and Newby is going to get the goal, and Toulouse will get the much-deserved assist point, as it is 2-0 in favor of the Dads. It's funny how those weird knuckle airball shots that just go into space, man. Sometimes those land in the most opportune of places.
I mean, the physics in this game are, 9 times out of 10, pretty good. Occasionally, puck just kind of does whatever it feels like. But that's part of the charm.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. The physics of the game, just like all these games. Here's a shot. He scores! Mr. Universe! And he rattles one in off the left post, and this time it went in instead of out. And finally one goes in like that. They seem to be just falling the other way. I don't know, the ice is weird tonight on this new rink maybe, but that one definitely fell in, and Mr. Universe gets a point on the board for his team right at the buzzer there, as we will go into the third period now, and they are keeping it close with that one. So Pucky Ducks and the Dads, 2-1 in favor of the Dads. Now we'll start the third. So much for the intermission, right? Yeah. It's not like we have grapes on to do Coach's Corner or anything. I can put on a plaid suit or something, I suppose. Here's the Dads are going to take it in their own zone here and just wait for it and wait for the line change. I always wait for the line change. But did we ever hear about line changes coming in? I know that was being talked about.
It was being talked about. I don't recall it being in the interview, but yeah, sooner or later, maybe they'll implement real line changes. We'll see. If it's that or the fighting system, I'm gonna pick the fighting system. But
Yeah. I mean,
if you have to make a choice, Cryptic C, if you're listening, now you know which one.
Because we've already got a pretty feature-rich game as far as we've got all the ingredients to cook esports here, but so everything else is. Then you get into the stage of development of a game, I guess, which is more about and there's a developing goal that goes in. Tase from the Dads, and don't tase me, bro, as they say. He is another one for the Dads, and that will put them up by 2. It is 3-1 in this opening game of Friday Night Hockey Season 2. So the Pucky Ducks are going to have to do something in these next 3.5 minutes, or they will lose their first game out. But it is a long season, as we said. Oh, we're going to be doing some LHL too, Kellinger. I understand. I
Yeah,
think
it's
Sunday night hockey on IBN is going to be a thing coming up soon.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we'll see how that fits in my schedule here, but I have to check that out. I'd love to do it.
Yeah, we've been talking to the officials there,
Yeah, I believe I've
the commissioners.
received a message on that on Reddit about that. I have yet to reply to, but and we're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go
as
into
far
orbit
up in the
again.
air as this puck. And is it going to come down? Yes,
But
it
rest
does.
rest
And
assured,
a weird bounce.
if you're the LHL director, commissioner, whatever you would like to call yourself, but don't worry, we'd love to do it. We're just gonna have
Yeah,
to
we're
work
definitely
out
down to cast
the
whenever we're
schedule.
available to. Yeah.
So this Sunday, I'll have to see if it works. We'll see.
Well, there's no games this Sunday. I don't think the actual season starts for another 2 weeks.
Oh, and that's the case. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, it's wide. Got excited for nothing. This game will do that to you, though.
It will do that to you. Yeah, and I love the. Oh, here it is, loose. And he's going to get this one in. Newbie is going to get his second of the game. And just getting away from everybody there and just doing the Ronick and NHL 95 one there. Just C button real fast across there and push it in. So he gets it 4-1. Now here the Pucky Ducks are shoots and scores.
Oh!
Optimus Ream with a heater from the slot. And Mr. Universe gets the assist on that one. He's involved in both of his team's goals as they make it 4-2. Optimus with the laser and transform and roll out with another goal for the Pucky Ducks.
Mr. Optimus can correct me, but I really, really hope that's pronounced Optimus Rhyme.
Oh yeah, okay.
I really, really hope so. It just that's just so much better. But it almost sounds.
Oh, Taze makes him pay there. I don't know if they saw him coming in.
Oh.
And just bobbling it in the crease. He came in like a rocket and just whacked that one loose and just knocked it past everybody's heels there. 5-2. And the Dads are pouring it on here in the later part of this third period. It looks like they're going to get their first win of this fledgling season 2 of Friday Night Hockey HQML, presented by the Independent Broadcast Network and Brazzers. It is a minute left to play in the third period, and they are just going to take their time with it here and try to keep it out of the hands of the Pucky Ducks as much as they can. But the PD on the loose here, got it in front, he shoots, and a save, the rebound. It's going to get knocked out to the blue line. That was another close call, and still a lot of effort going on to try, and the empty net is going to get away from him here, and Newby's going to get his third of the game,
That's
and he's going to finish things off with the hat trick, our first hat trick of season 2. Everybody's getting chivos. They're dinging up levels here already on the first game of Friday Night Hockey. 30 seconds left to play, and this one looks firmly in the hands of the Dads. As a great game by the Pucky Ducks here. Oh, there's another one from downtown Toulouse. Goalie goal with authority, and just whipped one over the heads of the peeps on the ice, and there's your 7th of the game.
I think the Pucky Ducks have done well. The score would indicate that they're getting their asses kicked, but overall, until the end here, they've actually been doing pretty well. So I got to hand it to them for a brand new team that by and large has players we haven't seen that much of. I mean, Dr. DP, Optimus Rhyme, That Soup. I mean, really the only person on our team I recall seeing much of on this stream is Mr. Universe. But really, I mean, they did pretty well. So you got to,
they got some good players. They've got some speed. They played a lot better defensively, yes, than the score would indicate, but just a great work on both sides of the puck by the Dads. And we said they would be a team to watch here in season 2, and they have made a case for that with their play in that game. And we'll see who is playing next and what they're all about as well.
Indeed, yeah, we are going to get ourselves the second game organized here. So we're looking for either the Shithawks and the Cock Dragons or the Mighty Dicks and the Luck Chasers. Whichever of those pairs is ready first and wants to play is up next.
Yeah. Okay, well, that works for me. And GG's to both the teams that we just watched, the Dads and the Pucky Ducks. And, well, I think the Pucky Ducks will definitely regroup from that. And by the time we are at the end of this season, they will be among the teams to be reckoned with there at the end when the
Indeed.
playoff battles begin.
Yeah, I think there's a little more depth maybe in the Dads roster, in their roster. So, I mean, just looking at the names, I've seen a lot more of the names on the Dads team than I have on the Pucky Ducks team. So I think that was reflected in the first game here. But really, I mean, you saw quite a bit of evidence of talent there, and I think that their season's definitely not over. So 7-2 is not indicative.
This
of
isn't
what
like
you'd
the
think.
fucking NFL where it's like you lose week one. And it's like, should they fire the coach? Is this team doomed?
You have 4 more weeks. You have 4 more games ahead of them in the regular season.
That's a whole month. Anything can happen.
Indeed.
And
the entire month of October. So, yeah.
Oh, lordy. Yes, and we encourage you to check us out every Friday on Friday Night Hockey throughout the month of October as the Independent Broadcast Network, IBN2, The Deuce. One day we'll get IBN1 back, but The Deuce was always kind of our spiritual home. So here we are, one way or the other.
Indeed.
But we will be here throughout the month of October, bring you Friday Night Hockey Season 2 regular season play. So that will be something to tune into, and follow us here on the actual Twitch TV site. You can press the follow button, and it will annoyingly inform you by email or however you want whenever we are on the air with stuff. And we will be doing more Hockey Question Mark with the LHL, and we will be doing all sorts of other games too when other games get their shit together. So get your shit together, games. Hell, the hell's going on in esports right now, man?
Looks
Everything's
like
just...
some Cock Dragons are joining.
Last year, we were balling it up in Vegas with Champagne and all the Twitch TV people and Total Biscuit and all these esports people and swagging it up. And now it's just like, I guess there's the Leg of Legions thing going on, but then what, right?
Yeah, and MOBAs are bath salts, let's be honest.
Yeah, MOBAs are the devil, yeah. So yeah, everybody will go to the Laker Arena and watch that, and then what?
Yeah, start eating people's faces. Whatever they do, I don't know what I can't relate to these people. Sorry, I've tried.
Well, this community, I don't think they'll eat people's faces. Even though I do know that a couple of members of at least one of these teams are big MOBA people, but they just don't seem like the type.
They're good sports though. They put up with us hating. So,
Yes. Which we appreciate. Yes. Well, I mean, everybody has to. Just like I was talking to forecourt jester who casted with us at QuakeCon. He's big in the MOBA thing, and he was shockingly, some people were mean to him on one of the MOBAs the other day. I was seeing on the Twitter. It's like, I can't believe it, man.
Yeah, it's such a shocker.
They're not known for that.
So it's certainly.
That's why we really appreciate the Hockey Question Mark community so much, because there's some people they're a little on the borderline side, but everybody kind of they know who they are and they're cool with them and stuff, and they're the kind of people that you can say things to, I guess, as I've seen in the forums and so forth. So, for a smaller community, it's actually pretty awesome and growing. We encourage you to check it out and get involved to hockeyquestionmark.com, where the pancakes are.
Indeed. When you find the pancakes, you know you've arrived.
Yes. Man, I still haven't made it back. Now it's the first of the month, so I got $1 or $2. Maybe I'll have to go to IHOP and get one of those red velvet pancakes, man.
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah.
I know, I did too until we just talked about pancakes.
Now I want pancakes. Damn.
Oh, that looks so good. And then they say, oh no, we're sold out of those.
You're IHOP. You're out of
Yeah, I
pancakes.
sold
Like,
out of the damn pancakes. Yeah.
what is this shit? You know?
Well, I didn't want to be like that guy in that
Yeah.
viral video on YouTube where they closed down a Burger King or whatever. It's like, well, you ain't know why. How you be motherfucking Burger King? You ain't gonna get them damn Wabba.
Have you seen the one where there's a woman who really wants chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, but it's like
Oh
6:30 in the
yes.
morning? Like, we're serving breakfast, ma'am. We don't have any chicken McNuggets, and she freaks out. It's hilarious.
That's why I'm glad I'm in Texas, where we have Whataburger, where they will serve you
Yes.
uh, the menu items from the dinner menu at any time of the day or night, even during the breakfast hours when they also serve breakfast and dinner. So
Indeed.
lots of unsolicited product placement coming tonight here on the Independent Broadcast Network. If you'd like solicited advertisement, please get in contact with us and send us free shit because we totally need it because we're like
Indeed.
broke.
Indeed. I mean, we keep, it's the Brazzers thing, right? We just keep saying it until it comes true.
Yes, one day.
One day.
That
All right,
elusive
so
liquor company
a bunch of
contract.
people just joined the game. I don't think they're on a
I think
particular. Mighty Dicks and Luck Chasers, maybe?
the Mighty Dicks and Luck Chasers are here. The Mighty Dicks and Luck Chasers are here, Killinger. We are about to go to game 2 of the night. We are showing you 3 this evening on the Independent Broadcast Network to the Deuce. And this being the second, it is the rematch of a epic battle from last season. The Mighty Dicks
All right.
and the Luck Chasers.
I'm going to let this one go unless I get orders from a captain they want to reset here. So I think we're underway.
I think we're in business here. And we're in business with the early shot. Oh, almost.
Oh.
It goes off the right side post. And nobody was in the net at the moment here. It looks like, are they a man down? Let's look at the lineups here. Nope, we got 4-on-4. They just didn't have a goalie assigned at the moment. And now Big V is going to drop back in his customary position in the net, although he may go all the way forward and score a goal before the night's over too. He's known to do that. You have to watch him. He's that deadly double threat. And now here's it looked like it was going to dump it in, but he's going to just fan on that one. It's going to go back the other way. Let's look at your lineups here. For the Mighty Dicks, they are in blue. It's Dick Van Dijk, who made the rink you are looking at tonight. And isn't it pretty? And who else is here? Tick, I believe that is, Giraffe Killer, and Dick Trickle. And that's your red team, the Mighty Dicks. For the Luck Tracer, it is Big V, El Ganzo, Mr. Morat, and KS Auto. And oh, what a save by Big V. He had to stop that. Just looked like he got it in between his skates there and just kind of wedged it against the side of the net or something. So I don't know how he kept that one out. Oh, he couldn't keep that one out though. Tick from right in the slot. Somebody wasn't able to pick him up there. Dick Trickle's going to get the assist, and the first points of the game are going to go to the Mighty Dicks. That is 1-0. Now here come the Luck Chasers as they are bringing it into the red zone, and they are going to be able to hold it here as somebody will probably go back here to pick this up. Nope. It is going to be sent back around. Oh, still held on here. Now the wraparound attempt. He's not able to pull the trigger, and it's going to go the other way for the Mighty Dicks now as he's got it at the blue line. He's going to be in position probably to make a shot here. He's going to send it into the slot. A nice attempt, and it's going to be sent away, and that one is going to the right boards here, the far side of the boards. And where it will be sent around, Mr. Molerat first on the scene for the Luck Chasers, and he's just going to get it the hell out of there. As we are at the 2:46 mark, it is 1-0. The only points on the board so far from the Mighty Dicks, and they were a great team last year, and no doubt will be a good team this year, as will be this Luck Chasers team. Got some great snipers, KS Auto, a great shooter, and this whole team stacked with great players.
This is a rematch of your big, probably arguably one of the best games I've seen, the semifinal game.
In history.
From season 1 HQML.
yeah, which is pretty much history. Yeah.
And the Luck Chasers won that game, if my memory serves right. So the Mighty Dicks were out for blood. They have not forgotten.
Yes, indeed. As they are, it's a good effort so far from both sides here. But 2 minutes left to play in the first, and still plenty of time for things to be happening. As it will get sent into the Luck Chaser zone here. Big V will play it. And he's going to just hold this at the boards there for a while. And a nice cross the ice pass is going to be picked up and carried in, and the little one-timer there, he just kind of lifted the backhand wrister towards the now. I don't know if he was sending a pass or a shot here, but now trailing in, they're going to hold it in the zone and probably set up here at the point, and they do. Holding in, again, the Mighty Dicks just trying to get this out, and they do now. And they've got the momentum on the counter. 2-0 break in front, getting it, shooting it. So close off the right post. It looked like he got just enough of that, or at least prevented him from getting the angle he wanted. And either way, it is not a goal, but very nearly was. So now they will scoop it back up here at their center ice, and now here's a shot and up and over. Wow, that almost went in. I love those when they just come from downtown like that. That everybody's really getting that long distance wrister thing down.
Yeah, those are when they go in and it works. Those are a sight to behold. They're a thing of beauty.
Yeah, we need the All-Star game thing with the 4 little targets in the corners of the net that people can shoot at. He said something about making a practice mode. So that would be a good thing to have in practice mode. Just little destroyable targets. Or Ermagerd targets in all 4 corners.
Yeah, it's like the hockey version of a home run derby or something,
Yeah. Maybe a thing that tells you how many miles an hour your shots are.
Yeah.
How obsessive would everybody be then?
Everybody
sitting there over and over trying. No, I can break 3 digits, man.
Yeah, this guy he can shoot a puck at 95 miles an hour, but this other guy goes 98. So I really think we should pick him for our team. Oh yeah, it would just the level of just anal retentiveness would go through the roof. But I think it would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, well, oh God, we just had a discussion with some friends this week about how statistics are ruining sports. I mean, I don't know. One of the
KS Auto snuck one in
and riding the snake, just a little S curve in front there, and makes it in, and just weaving around everybody to make it happen and get us first goal of the game and tie this thing up at 1. And they almost got the lead with a shot there. Another rocket from the blue line, but that one does not go in. But KS Auto does get one to tie this up at 1. But yeah, I mean, is it really how fast you can run the 40? I mean, Emmett Smith didn't run a very fast 40, but I never saw anybody run him down from behind in the open field. And Jacksonville hasn't lost or hasn't won a game this year and may not, but they still won't take Tebow.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. Pick Tebow up. At least people will show up for your games.
You sell tickets,
at least. Sell a jersey.
Yeah. Sell a jersey, exactly. I mean, all the stats say that Tebow's horrible, but
could he be any worse?
At
least maybe he'll do some crazy shit and pull something out of his ass and score, a touchdown from it. Just like KS Auto pulling one out of nowhere. Beautiful. Again, he is very good at just making it personal and just getting around the defender and just those little side steps and moves. And that's another example there. And he is a great benefit to the Luck Chaser team. And he gives them the lead here. 2 goals, 2-1.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure why we're talking about Tebow in a hockey camp because everything ends up being about Tebow and Miley Cyrus And now here's a chance. Oh, and a save. It's knocked away. Oh, it was in and looking to get that one. I think that was Dick Van Dijk coming in close. So he is thwarted, though, there. So looking for the tie point in the second period here. And now it will be in front. KS Auto with a hat trick.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, not quite as hard work for that one, but he didn't have to. And that was just being in a good spot and getting past him when he needed to. So, again, KS Auto, he may do it here. As there's another shot off the bar and down. And another one that came very close to going in, but did not. And the pressure really getting pushed by this Luck Chaser team and by KS Auto in particular. And Mighty Dicks are going to have to do something to get some points back on the board here. And they are certainly capable of it. Some of the best scorers in the league.
No better opportunity right now because Luck Chasers are down a person, actually. So, yeah.
The penalty kill, the power play. Those are hockey terms.
Indeed, they are. But
and here is a chance again, KS Auto. Oh, wow. Even with two defenders draped on him, he gets that one, and he leaps in the air in victory as he makes it 4-1 and is putting on a clinic this evening here in this second game of Friday Night Hockey. Here's a shot that's going to go up into the rafters and back. And the Mighty Dicks are just going to try to dial things down a bit here and try to get some offense going, Killinger. They've got a period and change in which to do it. And they are now sending it to the zone, but it will be sent back out. But since they're all there anyway, it will be Giraffe Killer sending this pass in where they will gather it up at the point. And what's going to happen here? Now they're just sending it back in and again. Almost KS Auto looking for his fifth in much the same way, doing the Ronick. He's just doing the Ronick on him. You know, it's just like that Vanilla Ice song. What it's like, doing a Ronick. What it's like. What? Nobody remembers obscure Vanilla Ice songs from when was Vanilla? I guess that was the 80s. Yeah. Or the very early 90s. He cooked MCs like a pound of bacon, and now he does house flipping or some shit on a fucking reality show. I don't know. But it is 15 seconds left to play here. And, the old Ronick move, just go across in front and press the turbo button real fast and get past everybody and shoot it past the goal.
There's no shot.
And it almost worked again. As time runs out, they will go to the third period with a performance by KS Auto for the ages yet again. And now the Mighty Dicks will have to come up with 3 and more to win this one.
Indeed, yep. It's tall order because, I mean, the blue team is still down, but that's not stopping them. Man, we know this Mighty Dicks team was really good last season, and individually they're doing pretty well, but it's just obvious that when you look at the scoreboard, look at KS Auto, I mean, he's doing something right.
Yes, our staff in the booth upstairs informs me that it's Havanaroni, and it was the late 80s, so thank you for our statisticians who keep up with these things, our sabermetricians. Here's a rebound shot and a rebound score. KS Auto finally, after about 3 shots on the net, he gets the 5th goal of the game. Wow. And that was a team effort. But here's and he gets
second hat trick.
Down. How many ways can you get it done? KS Auto has found at least 6 here in this third period. They are in well ahead of this game and stuff or something.
Here comes Big V.
And he's going to make an attempt, and yeah, another great player who can lift them like that, and he takes one from the blue line, and now it's just target practice as the Mighty Dicks, and this is a good team. This Mighty Dick team is one of the best in the league, so it is very surprising to see them down by so many, but KS Auto has just really been putting the pressure on offensively, as has the whole team, and that's really opened up a lot of opportunities as well. So they are nursing along with the 6-1 lead at the moment, and the Mighty Dicks are going to at least try to put a few points on the board here at the end, if nothing else, for the sake of pride, as now they will try to pick it up out of their own zone. It is along the far boards now, and a little bit of pressure from still from the Luck Chasers, and will they be able to get this one out again and sneak through? No, it's going to go back where Giraffe Killer will take it and just play this out here. But there's a trailing blue player. That is, it's going to get shot and go back up to the point now. The rebound almost flicked in, and still these Luck Chasers are setting up in the zone here. And there's one in front. Oh, a nice one-timer attempt. Doesn't quite get it. It's just a few inches away from the stick of the player who was there to receive it. So now it's going to go back in the Mighty. The Mighty Dicks have pulled their goalie. Looks like they're nope. There's Giraffe Killer. Oh, Mr. Mollrat. Oh, Giraffe Killer just thinking about that and a little bit too long. And Mr. Mollrat, it's the 7th. Oh man,
it just so slowly drifted in. Just.
Yep, it's tough to play goalie, man. It really is. As we go under 2 minutes here, and oh my. Okay, so it looks like the Luck Chasers are in the position to probably get their first win of season 2, but maybe not.
Oh, glitch goal. Let him have it though. There you go.
Okay, there it is. Tick with a goal, and Dick Van Dijk on the assist. Oh God, that was an excruciatingly long wait there on the doorstep, but they get one. And so they will not go quietly, or not that quietly, at least. 7-2. Here's KS Auto with a shot that's going to go across the slot and now sent to the opposite point where they almost had another shot again. So now the Mighty Dicks are going to go the other way with it. And here's one from downtown. He's going to lift this one up and behind the net. And they will gather it at the blue line, and it's getting knocked past them, though. Dick Van Dijk is trying to get this away from KS Auto. It is a battle for the ages here at the blue line, and they're going to derail this thing the other way, and there's a nice deflection by, it looks like Dick Trickle got that one, and now he will try to pick this up and try to get his team going to get the 5 goals that they will need in 40 seconds to win this game. And the Mighty Dicks are on the move, but now it's sent back towards the empty net by the Luck Chasers.
KS Auto again.
And KS Auto is going to get his 7th of the game.
You cannot leave the puck between KS Auto and your net and not at least have a goalie somewhere in there. You just can't.
Well, you can, but then you're looking at a scoreline
8-2, yeah.
We're looking at here. So yes, certainly not what we expected, Killinger. This Mighty Dick team is, like we said, they're one of the standout teams of last season, and will no doubt continue to be. But tonight, it was all about the Luck Chasers and KS Auto. As the GGs come out, put it in stone, they will win their first of the season.
Indeed, that's. I mean, for those of you who didn't catch the playoffs in season 1, I mean, these two teams played and it was close. It was a very good game. That's quite different than what we just saw.
Yeah. So, was that the I don't know if that's the game I saved. There was one of the playoff nights is as saved as a highlight on the IBN2 channel here because I noticed that Twitch TV is not going to archive stuff. I knew the hammer was going to come down at some point. They barely archive things to start with,
So,
but they announced, you probably saw the email, that they are not going to automatically archive anything anymore. And, if you were a partner, they'd hold on to your shit. If you're not a partner, you have a finite amount of highlights you can do. So luckily, we made our YouTube migration at a opportune time, Killinger.
indeed. And I'm looking at this, and yeah, the Cock Dragons are down a person here. I don't know if this is. I mean, I'm willing to restart it if they want it, but I mean, as long as they don't play too long.
Okay.
But I don't know. I guess we're live. We're gonna go with it. I guess. Make
Okay. So
make a decision here. Yeah.
so our final two teams of the evening.
Our final two teams are the Cock Dragons and the Shithawks. Your Season 1 HQML champions.
And somebody just dropped in to see what condition.
Marchie.
All right, Marchie is here. Okay, so let's look at your lineups for the Cock Dragons. It looks like we've got Dr. CD and Marchie and Milan Lucic and Junior 12.
Go, good
They
old
are
JR.
the red team. Or JR, yeah, it might be JR, it might be Junior. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is your red team, the Cock Dragons. And the Shithawks, your defending champions, as their starting lineup today. And Andy T300 will give him the first nod because he gets the first goal of the game. And he is joined by Dick McButts, Iskin, and Crispus is back. That's cool. I'm a big Crispus fan.
Brought her back out of retirement.
Indeed. So good to see a lot of the faces that we're seeing here on Friday Night Hockey Season 2 as both these teams are solid competitors. And I know I've said that about every game that we have watched, but I mean it because these are fucking good teams. So even our new teams have been impressive so far. No, the Twitch videos don't archive anymore, pretty much. So, but yeah, it'll be up for a little bit. Yeah, you'll be able to watch it as soon as it's done. And then we'll put it up on YouTube forever.
Indeed, yes.
For the sake of history. And there's another one for history as Iskin gets a one downtown. Crispus with the assist. It is 2-0 all of a sudden, and they are getting a statement in early here.
And yeah, they are indeed, because don't know how to put it, but Cock Dragons, you're playing the champions here. It's sort of do or die, trial by fire. Sit here and see some of the best of the HQML right out of the gate.
Indeed. And they are just trying to hold off the assault a little bit here and have struggled to get it out of the zone, circling, finally sending it out to center ice. And it will go there and beyond where it will be picked up. It looks like Andy T300. Hell, they're not even playing with the goalie right now. They're doing just that kind of skate everybody forward and drop back when you need somebody type of thing, it looks like. And that might make a pay as one drifts dangerously across the crease and flirts with the right post. There does not go in. It's going to be at center ice. Here's a backhander that had the same idea, but it is going to go even wider to the right. So down to 2 minutes in the first period already. The Shithawks have a couple on the board, and they are lighting it up with a lot of offense here. As the Cock Dragons, this is their first game of Friday Night Hockey, and they are getting some shots in. So it has been, it's a matter of inches. And that's what she said. So we are looking at, here's a shot. Oh, and almost, and it was waiting on the doorstep of the goal there and had a player waiting to put it in, but it goes a little beyond. The rebound goes a little wide as well, and is still in the zone, though, and finally sent out now. A minute left to play in the first. And nope, he's got the pass.
He got that
beautiful. One. And Milan Lucic, oh, yes.
Nothing fancy there. They don't have a goalie. Don't have to get fancy. Just get in the goal.
Yeah, so just a nice effort to receive that pass and just pull it in and gather it and get a touch on it to put it in the net. So and timely too, as that will put them down only by one here. As we are looking at a 2-1 game here, the Shithawks are going to the Cock Dragons are not going to lay down for them just because they're the champs, man.
No, they're definitely not. So that's
So
they're the champions for a reason. That's yeah.
yeah,
They're
but I'm
pretty
really
damn
liking the
good.
passing that the Cock Dragons are doing here, and that one almost had a chance. And now the backhander, dangerous again. It bounces loose, and the Shithawks are going to have to pick this up. Now they've got 12 seconds left. They're going to lift it in, and the wrister is going to go to the far side face-off circle here. And now again, another beautiful pass. Milan Lucic waiting for it. He's not going to have time to do anything with this, though, as time is going to expire on the first period. So, this one is a fun one as our nightcap tonight, Killinger. 3 games, 3 very entertaining games, and that's Friday Night Hockey, and that's HQML.
We didn't plan it this way, but we very well might have just saved the best for last.
Well, we didn't plan for it to suck balls either, so
Well,
it's good that it doesn't.
fair enough. Point taken. All right.
Oh, but it's a wonderful thing
Oh,
either way. Oh, another one from Andy T 300.
just set that
This
one
is
up
a
perfect.
Very nice
Just
one timer. Just like it's drawn up on paper,
say,
Killinger.
hey,
That
hey,
makes it
hey,
3 to
Andy,
1.
do you think you could sneak this one in the goal? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So the Shithawks again with a couple by Andy there now, as that makes it 3 to 1, and the Cock Dragons are going to have to do something here, down by 2 at the 4:20 mark of the second period, and now the Shithawks are just going to wait for them and lure them in and then send it the other way. And that is a beautiful pass right there. They're showing us something. And it's the final pass a little bit away from the sticks, so not able to capitalize, and a little bit too dangerous in front to the goalie. And now
Go
Milan
again.
Lucic waiting slowly for this one, and he picks it up, and he's going to get it, and that makes it 3 to 2. Claude Giroux is going to get points for the assist, and wow, he had plenty of time. He just slowed down and waited for that one to come to him, and he was still far enough ahead of the defense that he had time to convert it and take his time to place it well. So 3 to 2, and Milan Lucic with a couple of goals there, and just very methodic, patient, but effective.
And that's I think that's what Cock Dragons are going to have to do if they want to win against this Shithawk team.
I think so, because the really the only flaw in the armor of what the Shithawks are doing is that they're playing that very upfront kind of high flying offense
Little fast
with
and
nobody
loose,
in the
yeah.
net. So if they can catch them out, if they can get those in between kind of fast break conversions that happen in between the blue lines, that's where the game could be won. And here's another chance that they've got. Is he going to have the angle? He does.
Oh!
Junior 12, JR 12. Either way, it is a goal that ties it up. Claude Giroux is going to get another assist, and it is tied. I'm assuming it's Giroux. I keep saying it like Al Giroux because I like Al Giroux.
Indeed. Dick Douche is
Who doesn't
asking
love
if the stream
We're
is
in this love
stuttering.
together by Al Giroux.
My preview is definitely not stuttering, but I'll leave that to the viewers to decide. Is the stream stuttering?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to listen to that after the cast. We're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever. Yeah. Fucking Al Giroux. Oh, here's a shot from downtown. It's gonna go wide to the left. And that almost had a chance.
That really did.
And here's another one that's going to have to be sent out, and is. And we are at the 2-minute mark. And it is back towards the Shithawk goal here. And again, nobody in net. And now you see, when it they'll collapse back into a defensive more stance when the puck is in their zone. But once it's out, it's back like this, and they're going to dump it down with 1:48 left, and Claude Giroux is going to play this out from and now it's picked up and now sent to center ice. Who's going to get this? Are they going to continue? If they do, and there's another one towards the empty net, and Claude Giroux is going to score to make it 4-3.
Oh.
And again, that is how they're doing it, and just trying to take advantage of those spots in between where they can, and just play it wherever it lays, and play what the Shithawks give them. And they are doing it, and they are beating the champions right now in the first game of the season. They're on top of the champions right now. You know, there's a lot of excitement on the bench right now, Coacher.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's you got to be disciplined enough to recognize the opportunities and then be in the right place at the right time to take advantage of those opportunities.
I guess we
so
can do
far,
war room and go to their team speak and hear them all going, woo, woo.
Whoa!
Lucic with
Well,
another
just
one,
kinda
5-3. Now he gets the hat
snuck
trick.
it in.
Oh, and a beautiful pass, and he is there to get it, and the puck is gone.
It's yes.
And it's back. And
There's
it's gone.
A lot of hockey left to play. We haven't finished the second period yet, but it's looking a little dire all of a sudden for the Shithawks. They got to kind of start paying attention here.
Yes, indeed. And have you paid attention to the Twitch TV chat at all? Yeah, I'm not even on Twitch TV right now. Oh, they scored. Iskin gets his second. And this is a close game yet again, 5-4. The Shithawks are not just going to let these guys roll on them like that.
I have been paying attention to the chat, actually, and Freaky has stopped by, and he says he misses you.
I miss him, too. I haven't been in IRC much lately because I have shitty internet right now, and it just I don't want to just be joining and rejoining all the time in the middle of the night when I'm idling.
That's fair.
But but also NATL Tribes is about to start too, so I'll be doing that, and some of the IBN crew will be involved in that as well. And I don't know if Hawkins still a thing, but if it is, Freaky's brother's working on it. So yeah, we're fucking gonna do some Hawking. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and if Freaky wants to come in here on TeamSpeak, you know, any time, he's welcome. And hey, if he wants to come in on Friday and help us cast, definitely welcome. So.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be doing one of those weird free-to-play shooter things. I'm not sure which one yet.
So yeah, Freaky, you don't have to be a stranger.
There'll be one of those vaguely foreign American military-styled tactical shooter things.
Was it that?
Oh, what a shot! Yes, that sort of thing. I'll be doing that, but just with that. Here's a shot, and it's going to go wide to the right. And again, now both teams with the empty net, and Claude Giroux comes in just in time to make a big save. Oh man, yes, we've had some lighthearted moments of fun and entertainment throughout the course of the evening. There's a nice pass that's going to be driven in, just drilled straight through. He slam dunks it with authority. Junior 12 is going to make it 6-4, and the Cock Dragons are extending their lead. Yeah. They are up on the champions by 2 in the third period with 4 minutes left to play. And now the Shithawks are looking at having to come from behind in the third. We certainly know they have done it in the past. Did they even lose a game last year?
They were undefeated.
One playoff. Yeah.
And this is shaping up.
12 with his hat trick. Oh man.
This is shaping up to be the first Shithawk loss ever.
They did not lose in the regular season.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't lose at all.
And they may not yet lose. Oh, there's a big save.
They didn't lose a series. I mean, they lost a game, but they didn't lose a series. So I mean, their record is about as pristine as it comes.
Yes, very worthy champions. And there's Iskin showing us why with a ridiculous. Was that a backhand?
That I think it was. It was a very oblique angle. Yeah.
There was the tiniest window to shoot that, but wow. Okay.
Yeah, got it on top of the goal now.
That's the artist. You may have known him before as the guy formerly known as Name here on Friday Night Hockey. So if you're wondering, damn son, where did they find him? That's who that is. So it is 7-5 now, and we've got a close game still. 3 minutes left to play. This upstart, young, stalwart team, the Cock Dragons, are leading the champs, and the champs are trying to come back. And they've got the pressure on. A couple of shots there, a couple of rebound attempts, not falling though. And now it's in the near boards where it will be sent back and way down. So that will have to be picked up. Looks like Andy will be first on the scene for the Shithawks to pick this up, and they will. Again, they are finding their positions on the ice here, and yeah, that's one thing I really see a lot more, and that's really helped the competitive play scene, the spreading out into positional places on the ice.
Yes, yeah, and the
Where you
passing.
can, yes, but yeah, and that comes with that because you basically, I don't know, when I played hockey, the biggest ass kicking I ever got was from a team that had won like world championships and stuff in the discipline they did. They beat us like 21-0. I saved like 70 something shots, but they barely moved because the economy of their style. We learned from that. You use the boards. The boards are like another player. Kind of. You don't have to pass it right on the tape. You just put it in an area where the guy can get to it, or the girl, and that saves you from having to do a lot more, and it gives you a lot more. It kind of opens up the ice. I mean, it's a philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the meta here for the people that want pro player shit. I can give you all the fucking pro player shit about goddamn hockey you want to hear. Have you ever even played this game? I got my first "Have you ever even played this game" tonight, man. So I'm official with hockey now.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is what a shot! Rings off the post.
Oh no!
Rebounded it,
This
cleared it out.
that was
Oh,
right on the line. I almost want to say it was a glitch goal, but
we got to go upstairs for a review. We've got to go
yeah.
upstairs for a review. Oh
No, we
man,
don't. They scored
no doubt
anyway.
about the follow up though.
Uh,
As Junior 12 with the fourth, and wow, they are going to. If the Shithawks don't do something fast, the upset of the night is happening. The Cock Dragons are on their way to possibly unleashing a first ever loss in the regular season. Dick McButts though
yeah,
says hello with his first of the game,
not so
and maybe they're just
fast.
lulling us into a false sense of thinking it's over. Now they're just going to score 4 or 5. Just I don't know, man.
I don't
Here
know.
it comes though. The Shithawk onslaught will continue, but it is squirted loose there, and they're going to have to do something super quick now. They've got only 25 seconds to overcome this 2-point deficit, and the Cock Dragons have really excelled here. I have to give them credit. They really showed us something here tonight, and we will definitely be watching them with interest in the weeks to come here on Friday Night Hockey as they put it in stone. They are, do you believe in miracles? Yes, they are going to go on to defeat the champions in the first game of Season 2. The Shithawks, who did not lose all of Season 1, have lost their first game of Season 2 in the upset. The Cock Dragons have shocked the world here on Friday Night Hockey, Killinger. This is amazing. This is amazing.
This is the very first loss to really go down. Mark one down in the lose column for the Shithawks. That's really never happened.
Yes, I don't know what to think about it.
But,
But other than to say, what an entertaining set of games we have gotten to witness tonight, Killinger, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege to bear witness to these historic events.
yeah, and
And to think that it's going to be happening every week in October. So we will see how this first week resonates in week 2, because I have a feeling that the Shithawks will come back with a renewed sense of purpose.
and maybe a goalie.
And maybe, yeah, they might switch their style. I think they're, maybe they didn't take this team as seriously. I don't know. They just figure we'll try something different and just kind of do that rotating up front offense. But either way, it ended up working in the favor of the other team. But you just got to give the credit to the Cock Dragons, though. They got their first win in their first game against the champions. That's got to give them a big boost of confidence, Killinger.
Indeed, I mean, it was getting to the point there at the end where it didn't matter who won or lost. That was an entertaining game.
Yes,
That was a good
and they
game to
all were.
watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we saw some great players and we saw some great plays, and you'll be able to check it out on YouTube. If you go to IBN Casting on YouTube, we
Indeed,
now have
yes.
an official YouTube channel, so we now exist in esports. I guess all the shit, flying people. We're in Vegas, we're in Korea, we're in France, wherever. But we're not real esports, right? But now we are because we're on YouTube.
Indeed, yeah. And
Yes.
I will be
So,
adding more videos up there in the future.
yes,
Every week.
every week, including this one. You will get to see the contents of tonight's content in its entirety there on YouTube, and there will be highlights and shit too. So, but yeah, we are just seeing what we saw tonight, man. It has got to improve the level of enthusiasm that was already a high level of enthusiasm for this season 2 and the level of play that we are going to see. I mean, wow. And so I'm really glad that on a night when we had, I'm sure there's thousands of people watching this on Twitch right now.
Oh,
I'm sure we're
yes.
front paged.
Front page,
So I'm not on it, so I just want to say hello to all the millions of people who are watching because you saw it on Rock Paper Shotgun. We want to thank you for that, and we also want to thank Cryptic C for mentioning us on Rock Paper Shotgun, which got the millions of people here, and whoever it was that made the post on our hockey. That's that got at least
welcome to everyone from
few
our
hundred
hockey. Yeah.
thousand.
I had to, yes.
Do I ever play the game? Yeah, well, but that's the thing. It's like I was talking about. With these games, I like the game, and then so I get into casting it, and then so I end up casting it all the time instead of playing it. So that's why, like in Tribes, I'll be doing, season 3 of NATL coming up soon, and I think I don't know, my level is really shitty. I mean, somebody pulls it up, and it's like, oh, you only have, this many base captures or this many. Yeah, because I quit playing and started casting. I've been casting hundreds of hours of, it's all right there on Blip TV and all those other weird places. But yeah, you end up casting the game board. Yeah, but I need to play more because I'm still not that great at it. At hockey
Indeed.
question mark. I mean, Tribes. So of course I'm king.
The king of tribes, of course.
Yes.
I,
Yes, so looking forward to that, and also there'll be I think I'm doing the Behind the Blue Plate again this week. So I'm probably the most featured guest ever on there. So I want to thank Doc Matrix and Stowaway for always having me on and stuff. So because I love doing talking head esports shows, and we're about to start our own again because we were doing Hit Scan here on IBN, and
oh yeah.
well, that was about Shoemania. I guess that was what happened. So
What's the new one going to be about? Is that official yet, or is this sort of an inside peek in the inner workings of IBN?
it's an inside peek at the inner workings of IBN because we have so many esport friends, and we love to do just talk bullshit about general esports things that are happening besides fucking MOBAs. And there's a niche for that, and so we have enough people to do that, and we're just going to probably switch more from doing specialized shows about games into more of a generalized talking head stuff about the games that we like.
Indeed, yeah, I'd love to listen to that.
Rather than me covering some other game and then spending a lot of my time talking about something else. Well, you guys really play hockey question mark, that sort of thing. I did get hockey question mark mentioned quite a bit on the official Razor Esports thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alex Austin, Cryptic C got a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a good guy, makes good games.
Well, and any dev they'll cut for us as casters by making their game more easy to present to people. Yeah, I'm gonna ride or die. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fucking, hey man, can we get a free cam or something? Yeah, here's a whole suite of free cams that you can use, and here's some cool behind the camera cams and etc. So. Ah. Yeah, and both these teams probably a little sore from the losses tonight, and will be looking to kind of rebound from that and get their footing here in season two, definitely. And yeah, I hate to pick a favorite on that, but I know the Mighty Dicks are a strong team, and the Pucky Ducks definitely showed us that they've got some guns on their team as well tonight.
Indeed. But if you think that one's going to be hard to pick, the next one is the Luck Chasers versus the Cock Dragons.
Oh
Both are going to be
man.
vying to keep their record perfect in season two.
Yeah, I love how you put that. Yes, they're
And
carrying their sterling, perfect, undefeated records into
indeed, they
game
are. But
two.
but they are.
Yes, they are. Yes,
And
you're
the
you're
Shithawks will get a
factually
chance
correct, which is the best kind of
to
correct. I'm
technically
told.
correct
Yes.
is definitely the best kind of correct. And finally, the Shithawks will get a chance to redeem themselves against the Dads. That'll prove to be entertaining as well, I'm sure. All these teams are very well matched up. And you get to
Yes,
watch
indeed.
all of them play every Friday.
Yes, so check us out here every Friday and the occasional Sunday. It looks like coming up. We'll let you know more about that. We'll let you know about the Talking Head show about esports that we are planning for the future. We'll tell you more about some of the other plans we have for the future. Some of which we can talk about, some of which we can't, some of which are not even really exactly plans yet, but kind of sorta. But you don't want to jinx them, so I ain't gonna say shit.
Mm,
So, but anyway, in the meantime, you can find out more at Twitter. We use Twitter a lot. It's great for esports because it's succinct. You know, it's 140 characters. You don't have to fuck around with it too much. So you go to your Twitter and you check out IBN Casting, just like the YouTube, and
indeed.
you can follow that, and it will give you all the information about when IBN Casting puts something on the air, and when one of our homies and people's affiliates are doing things, and what kind of cool things that they are doing in an unobtrusive way on the Twitters. And I'm Winners with the One. You can follow me at Winners with the One on the Twitters as well, and I tell you about shit that I'm doing, which often intersects with the things that IBN does, as I'm the program director here. Our crew is we're getting a lot of the old gang back together. I've been hearing from so many of the cool people that have casted with us in the past that are back to do more stuff. So, yeah, more announcements about those things coming soon as well. Exciting times in IBN history and Friday Night Hockey history, HQML history, and just hockey question mark history. The game is free to play. Again, I encourage everyone that hasn't already to check it out at hockeyquestionmark.com. Follow the subreddit r/hockey question mark. I think it has a version of the game that's probably later than the latest version you can get even at hockeyquestionmark.com. I may be wrong.
I think that's
The
true.
with the one with the spec mode and all that. So it's a cool thing, and it is free to play, and we encourage you to check it out and check out other Cryptic Sea games, including the EP. Shit, that's one of the few ones he charges money for. So we should point people to that so you can give him some money so he can keep living in the Bay Area and. They got that good green over there. I know. Son, that shit's expensive though, man. That
Yeah,
shit adds up. I mean,
yeah.
if you want good games, I mean, those are the points you have to put up. I mean, just ask the base god, who's also in the Bay Area. I'm looking forward to the. There has to be some sort of collaboration between the base god and Cryptic Sea. If it's a base god video game of some sort or what, I don't know. Yeah, their philosophies are so similar. I think that I think it's a great mashup. We'll help make that happen. I think. Yeah, and
Yeah,
we're hoping to have an interview with Cryptic Sea pretty soon. Problem is, they have some sort of indie game meetup thing on the same night. So yeah, and we'll be doing some things that are not Friday that we'll also be telling you about. Yeah, definitely follow us on IBN Casting. That's the quickest place to get the info about what we do. That's agnostic of which game, but we are definitely going to be carrying more hockey question mark here in the immediate future and the distant future, it looks like, as the game grows in North America. So very excited. Want to thank the teams who played once again tonight. You will see them again next week as week two continues our season two here at Friday Night Hockey. HQML with an auspicious debut this evening in season two. We saw three amazing games. And Killinger, any shout outs you want to give before we get the hell out of here for the evening? Yes, and be sure to check it out on YouTube, and you can watch it again and relive the glory of Friday night hockey. And we will see you next Friday night with more action here from the Royale Cheese Arena live in Chicago, Illinois on the fastest internet backbone in the world. I am Winners with the One. You can find me at Winners with the One on Twitter, and we will see you next time. From all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, Dr. Killinger and myself, good night.